check, check, mic check. Hey everybody, welcome back to Eric's Wacky Racing. I hope you guys are having a great evening. We are here tonight with the Relentless Racing League here at Bristol with the trucks here tonight. We got 100 laps here in the trucks. We're gonna figure there's probably at least gonna be one stop here tonight on the fuel mileage. Right now in sim time was May 15th. At 9:30 p.m. here tonight here at Bristol Motor Speedway as they are getting ready to rock and roll here for qualifying. They got 5 minutes to qualify here. We're going to check out the points if I can remember how to do all this. It's been a few days, so I do apologize. I think it's that. Yep, there we go. Alright, so here is the point standings for the racing here tonight. Joe Roberts got a 90-point lead over second place of Zach. And then Vincent in that third spot was 16 below Zach. Corey, fourth place in points. Jeremy, fifth place. Nathan in sixth. Preston in seventh. James in eighth. Cody in ninth. And Chad in that 10th spot. That is your guys' top 10 in points here tonight. Let's see if that works. We gotta give a shout out to Joe. He did run the quickest time in practice just before we got a rocking and a rolling here tonight. Right now we are on board with Jeff. Let's see what he comes across with here for his second lap. Gets a little loose. Oh, into the wall he goes, and that's going to put him down and around. Looks like he's going to run at 15.724. 49 is out on the track. We'll jump on board with him. Check out his second lap here. Oh, he gets up, hits the wall. That lap's not going to count for him, so his fastest lap was a 15.050. We got the one truck out there. One truck looks to yet to make it made a lap, so we're going to see if he can make her here. This is Jason in the one truck. He's coming off the corner, coming across the line. And that's going to put him up with a 14.910. Right now, quickest time on board is Brandon in the 64 truck. He's ran a 14.872. And it looks like he just got done with his last lap. Jason, his fastest time is going to be that 14.910. That was his first and final lap. We're going to get on board with Chad here. He's out there running his qualifying time. So first one in the, well, first warm-up lap here. Let's see what he comes across here at the line. He comes across. That's going to be a 15.087. Right now, that is good enough for 10th fastest. Let's see if he can't better himself here on the second lap. Oh, he gets loose and gets into the inside wall. So not going to be able to better his lap. He's going to, his fastest time is going to be that 15.87, or excuse me, 15.087. So top top 3 times, or excuse me, top 5 times. He's burning them down. Here's some stuff. All the 47 coming out on the Emmanuel coming out of the pits. So top 3 times here. We got Brandon, Zach, William, and Brandon, Zach, William, Jason, Joe. That is your top 5, actually. Herb Jones saying, "You racing, bud?" No, not tonight. We're just announcing here, Herb. Sorry if I missed any of the comments before, guys. I do apologize. We're here just announcing, so having some fun doing that. Emmanuel with his first time is going to be a 15.150 in that 47 truck. Let's see if he can't better himself. He gets... Oh, I thought he was going to get tight. He does. He betters himself with a 14.948. Herb saying, "Oh, okay, cool." Yeah, we're just having some fun announcing here tonight with iRacing, with the Relentless Racing League over on iRacing. Remember, the guys, they are a progression league. You start out in the trucks and the ARCA, work your way up to the Xfinity, and then to the Cups. And they definitely will work with you. If you're having any issues not being able to make some time or someplace, they should be are willing to work with you and have some fun that way. So 16 drivers thus far have taken the qualifying lap. 2 of them not going to. I think Thomas is an admin. So I guess only 1 driver going to be not taking qualifying time here tonight. So let's give them a few seconds here while they still grid up. Alrighty, well, we're going to run through our starting grid.
Starting on the pole, Brandon Park. Second, Zach Bucher. Third, William Reagan. Fourth, Jason Ricketts. Fifth, Joe Robert. Sixth, Emmanuel Forget. Seventh, Mike Hornbeck. Eighth, Cody Riggs. Ninth, Vincent Vachon. 10th, Preston Hornbeck. 11th, Chad Wiggins. 12th, Sylvain Gallant. 13th, Thomas Torrey. 14th, Colt Curry. 15th, Nathan Fuller. 16th, Jeff Medlin. 17th, Joseph Main.
What's you're supposed to have announced?
What's your surprise?
No, I haven't announced anything yet there, Herb. We're kind of waiting to do that here before we get to our surprise announcement. But, and it has nothing to do with the league racing. It's more for stuff that's going on our channel. So, definitely stay tuned if you guys, with our channel, if you guys are interested in something. Like I said, we do got something special that we got get ready to come up here for those who play on consoles. So, we'll keep that in mind there. We've put a little bit of teaser out. What was it? Yesterday. Guess that was Monday. Well, Willie's saying, "Here we go again." Yes, here we go again. We're going to have some fun here. I'll be honest with you. Bristol, probably one of my favorite tracks here to run at. Just because it's a short track. And I like me some short track racing. I'll be honest with you. Though I don't really care for the dirt Bristol. I don't know why. It's not like it should be, in my opinion. But hey, to each their own. Nathan saying, "Go, Nathan." Or Jessica saying, "Go, Nathan." Who do you guys got for tonight for the win? Who do you think's going to survive this 100-lap race? You think Nathan's going to work his way from the back to the front? Or you think somebody up front's going to stay up there and get her rocking and rolling? Lights off on the pace truck as they come across the start-finish line. Some drivers trying to warm up them tires. We're figuring around, rough guess, there's around 80 laps they can go on fuel. So I think they're going to end up being maybe a little bit short. All track challenge saying, "Let's go forget." Cool. Emmanuel saying right now in that 6th spot, starting grid. Herb saying someone in the top 5. Well, hey, it's a good chance. As we're going to go back on board with our leader, Brandon Parks. As the pace car coming off, we are green flag in the air. Barney waving it already like he just don't care. Brandon getting an early jump on that one. Saying Jason Ricketts for the win tonight. Saying Stan. T-Stan. It's Nick out for the lead, man. Cool. All track challenge. It's so cool. Early leader right now is our pole sitter. And they is fighting for 3rd. There's up the 89 gets loose in the inside wall. And is that going to bring a caution? Caution coming out. Cassie saying go for Joe here. All right, let's see if we can't rewind that and see what happened here. We did notice that they were fighting hard. Let's take it to the chopper, make sure what we see. They were almost 3 wide. Joe gets in the back of the 89 and the 89 to the inside. Comes up and gets the 17. Let's ride on board with the 17. Here's that. There. Let's ride on board with Chad here. Take a good look at what he saw off that. So here he is coming through the corner. We might have went a little bit further. So you can see Joe up there. Gets just ever so slight contact to the 89 and 89 coming up. Chad nowhere to go. Gets a little bit of that contact. So tough break for Chad. At least he's going to be able to maybe get down pit road and get some of that fixed. First caution of the night coming out at lap basically 3. Chad not going in. A little bit of surprise there. I would have thought he would have gone in and got it fixed, but hey, it is short track racing. Maybe he's more worried about that track position. So now we're looking at still like 80 laps here, guys, under green flag racing. They may be close with this caution coming out, being able to go the whole way. I think it's going to be an interesting one to see if somebody tries to push it the entire distance here tonight. If there's enough cautions in it, it's very well possible. Looks like Chad giving up that position, going down pit road. Gonna get some work done on that truck. So we still got Brandon out front, Zach in that 2nd spot, Jason in that 3rd, Emmanuel P4, and Cody. That is your top 5. Right now, it looks like in your top 10, Cody probably going to be the biggest mover. Right now, up 3 positions. He started 8th up to 5th right now. There's a few guys that just changed a little bit back there in the back. That would have been the 34 of Thomas. He started 13th, is now up to 9th. And he is tied with Colt in that 27. He's right behind him. Started 14th up to 10th. So guys are working their way up. Just a matter of time to see what's going to happen here tonight. Do you think somebody's going to push her to the limit, see if they can get a full fuel run here tonight? Or do you think somebody's going to come down and get her done with getting some fresh stickers? Personally, I'm going to say whoever gets the freshest tire is probably going to get the win. But you know, there's some guys that can really save tires out there. Cassie's saying, it's okay, we got this. Hey, short track racing, you just never know what's going to happen. Oh. All right, pace truck off. Here we get ready to rock and roll. Green flag in the air. Barney already waving it. We are down into 1 and 2. Still side by side. 24 getting a good jump with 64. They're side by side down the backstretch. Oh, the 1 and the 84 get into it. They're 3 wide back behind them. Caution coming out. That started early. Not sure exactly what happened. We'll go rewind it a little bit, kind of see what happened here. Take her to the chopper, see what goes on. Oh, what the? Looks like a little bit of net code from the 1 and the 84, I think, or maybe a little bit of projection code. The 49 gets sent sideways there. We're going to jump back here to him. And just wasn't able to keep it and goes around. I believe that's probably what's going to bring out the caution. But it was just a checkup from the reaction of what's going on in front of him. Let's go back to the chopper, check that out a little bit more. Looks like he just checked up for what was going on in front of him, and 34 getting in the back end of him. Gets him nice and sideways. She just wibbles a little bit. She wibbles and wobbles a little bit. She goes around. But she's going to hold on to it and not hit the wall. So good save there by Preston by not getting turned into that wall. That safer barrier can be pretty dangerous, I'll tell you. It's not a fun one if you get into that wall. You could go flying. Right now, we are shown Zach as the leader, Emmanuel, P2, and Brandon, P3, Cody, P4, and Vincent, P5. But I think they're waiting for the pace truck. With that caution coming out, there is a good chance that somebody might be able to save enough fuel to push her to the distance. Everybody else got about 12 laps on them tires, so oh no. Like, that scared me a little bit. Our game decided to mess around with us or something. Oh, it looks like some guys coming in and getting some fuel. Throws confetti. Come on, guys. We got this. All right, let's go. That's cool there, Casey. Awesome. Or excuse me, Cassie. It's been a long day. Alright, so still top 5 going to be Zach, Emmanuel, Brandon, Cody, and Vincent. That is your top 5 here thus far tonight. Right now, the 89 is shown 10 laps down. He did get involved in that early caution. Right now, Colt in the 27 truck is up 8 spots, so having a great run thus far tonight. It's still very early on. Lots to go here. 14 laps in, out of the 100. We'll jump back up front with our leader here as we wait for the pace car to pull off. And it does. We're going to go up to Barney. He's got that green flag in the air, and here we go once again. Zach getting a good jump. Oh, Emmanuel gets into that outside wall. He's now looking for the inside. He tried to put her down there. Side-by-side racing there for P3 between the 21 and the 64. Into 3 and 4 they go. Down the front stretch. Or excuse me, that is the back stretch. Top 2 kind of check. Going nose to tail, kind of get run away. Oh, the leader into the outside wall, into the inside wall. And that is a tough break for the 24 truck. We'll go back and rewatch that here. Take her to the chopper. Looks like she just got too tight for him coming off corner number 4. Hard into that outside wall. sends you straight down to the inside. Emmanuel gives him a little help, but nowhere to really go. Comes back, hits that inside wall, major damage to the front, and comes sliding back up. That is definitely Bristol, and Nathan getting part of it. And is anybody else going to get the part of it? Ooh, wow. There was somebody came sliding through there. Who was that? That was the one. Let's go right on board with him. That was interesting. Come on, gotta say that. All right, here we go. Full force coming out of turn number 4. Ooh, 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 wow. So great driving there by the one of Jason. Being able to get around that. Another driver having kind of a tough break on this caution is going to be Nathan. He was up there quite a bit. As we ride, well, let's just go there here. Kind of watch from his point of view. He comes off the corner, stays high. Coming back. Sees him hit the inside wall, comes right back up on the track. Nowhere for him to go. Truck don't look horrible, but yeah, damage on both sides. It may cost him, it may not. It's hard to say. But it looks like he comes down pit road, gets some little work done. I don't blame him. But right now, look like our leader's gonna be Emmanuel out front. Cody Riggs in the 21, P2. Brandon in the 64, P3. Colt Curie, P4 in the 27. And Joe back up to P5 in that 6 truck. So Joe recovering from a little bit of contact early. Still a long ways to go, though. 21 laps in out of the 100. Still anybody's guess. Right now, Joe, out of the top 5 cars, has the fresher set of tires. So he may have a pretty good advantage of them. He's got about 5 newer, 5 lap newer tires. And past that, goes back to the 49 of Preston. He's got some new stickers compared to the guys in front of him. He's only got 9 laps on them tires. The 95 of Joseph, 10 laps on his tires. And Jeff, I'm back, only got a couple laps on them tires, so definitely could be an interesting one here as they double file back up, and they're ready to rock them and sock them. Maybe I'm a little old. I remember the rock 'em and sock 'em. Anybody else remember that? Sorry. Just having some fun. Well, we're in 3 and 4 here right now. We're seeing Barney up there, ready to wave that flag. Green flag out. Here we go once again. So top 4 cars side by side down the front stretch. Joe right there in the mix. He's looking for some more. Everybody else maybe deciding to chill out back behind and let this race come to him. But Emmanuel fighting for that lead to try to hold on to it. Cody was the leader that last time by, but he's going to fall back to P2, maybe P3 here at the line. 64 gets up. Casey says yes. Or, excuse me, Cassie says yes and screams. So Emmanuel out front. And there's a battle for that P2 spot. Joe right there back behind him. Behind the 21. Joe gets a little bit loose. Gets the apron. He's blessed not to get up into the other driver there. Oh, the 64 hard into the outside wall. That's going to check him up. And maybe put him 3 wide. No, the 21 looks low. Joe doesn't get a good run there. As they go down the back chute, down into 3 and 4. Joe trying to work to the outside of the 21. He looks like he's going to get around him. 21 now maybe struggling after hitting that wall hard. As the 27 of Colt trying to work to the inside, down the backstretch into 3 and 4. He's going to get side by side with them. Almost comes out. And Joe now trying to look for more here. He's trying to work to the inside of the 64. 64 got that outside run and holding position. 2 different lines here. One up high, one down low. Joe trying to make that inside work, but as that 27 into that outside wall. 27 under fire. A good battle here for P2 between Joe and Brandon. Brandon holding on to the outside. Joe working to the inside. Cassie saying, bring it home. Joe got the little bit fresher tires, but he's been working to that inside. He's going to probably burn them up a little bit more. As the 64 goes to the bottom and tries to hold position, Emmanuel out front got about a half a second lead there over the 2 in third, or second and third. The 27 get back there, gets into the outside wall once again, coming off of turn 4. He doesn't get checked up too bad, but he's still out there. He's now looking to the inside of the 21. He looks there. Hey, the 34 and the 49 fighting for position. Somebody's tagging the wall there. Preston trying to hold position there in P6. Working to the outside of the 34, and he's going to hold that spot. P6 he goes. He's maybe looking for some more. Maybe he's working to the outside. Can't believe I just did that. Ran out of talent. Yeah, well, we all do some days. We're going to jump back up here as the top 3 nose to tail here. The 64 into the outside wall. Joe trying to look to the inside. So, Cassie saying, that's okay. The 98 working to the inside as the top 3 nose to tail. Emmanuel trying to hold on to that lead. Brandon was all over his rear bumper. Brandon now working to the outside. You blew the previous corner and killed the right front. Oh man, that's sorry, but sorry to hear. Zach saying that. Okay. So we got a great battle up here for the top spot. Emmanuel trying to hold on to it. Brandon in that P2 spot trying to hold on to P2 and looking for more as he's to the outside of the 47. Down into 1 and 2, but the 47 with the preferred line. He's still working to the outside. Coming off of 3 and 4, or excuse me, 1 and 2. Down into 3 and 4. The 64 into the outside wall. They're looking to be 3 wide. Joe backs out of it. Probably a good choice there. As the 64 of Brandon gets Emmanuel at the line. Joe now working to the high side, trying to get around Emmanuel. Brandon taking over that top spot, and the battle is for P2 right now. Here up front, Joe trying to work that outside, getting around him. And it looks like he's going to get clear of him, coming down that back chute into 3 and 4. We got a battle back there for, I believe that is P5. That's between Colt and Preston. Preston trying to work his way back up. He has the 5th spot, working to the inside of the 27. Going to slot back in and maybe look for some more. Great battling all over the track here tonight. We are 43 laps in. As the 34 and the 1 start battling here for position. That is for P7. The 1 going to take over that spot, and the 1 going to look for more. That's Jason. He did start 4th, and he is working his way up. Nathan in that Ford truck, after getting involved in that accident, has worked his way back up. Not sure where. But he is scored a lap down. So unfortunate for him. He's trying to get his lap back the hard way. We're going to check back up front. Brandon out front running away with it. Got about a half second over Joe in that second place. Joe having the advantage, though, of having 5 lap fresher tires here. Emmanuel kind of falling back in the clutches here of the 21 truck of Cody Riggs and the 49. Three cars battling for the third spot here. 49 looking to the outside of the 21. They're side by side down the front stretch. Can saying, go Nathan. He can get his lap back. I think he's got something for him. Or excuse me, Kane saying, go Nathan. Oh, little contact between the 49 and the 21. 21 slides up ever so slightly, gets into the side of the 49. 49 now taking advantage of that. Gonna work to the outside and maybe clear him. As that puts Nathan right back there behind him. He has scored one lap down, so he is trying to fight. Oh, he gets into the 21 and into the inside wall they go. When that is halfway. Casey saying, go Joe. Or excuse me, Cassie saying, go Joe. Alright, we're going to go back to that. Nathan was trying to get his lap back the hard way here tonight. He was scored one lap down and got caught up with these guys fighting. We'll see what happened here. Well, he got a little bit into the 21. I think he thought the 21 was going to go a little bit better. Then they go 3 wide down the front stretch. Gets into the 21. And 21 goes around Nathan hard into that inside wall. They make a little bit more contact. And did he end up surviving after that? Oh no, the 45 hard into the car. Ouch. Well, let's ride on board with the 45 here after all that. See what his point of view was looking like. He's just going, rolling along. He's seeing that battle up there, but he's more focused on the guy in front of him here. And he sees him, gets sideways, and Nathan locks her up, and just nowhere to go. Vincent into him hard there. Unfortunate for that. 21, can you? 21, can you? Some for me? Everybody's saying ouch, ouch there. So yeah, Vincent having a bad break on that one along with Nathan. Well, looks like maybe all but one driver decided to come down pit road. Preston staying out and it's now scored the leader. He has 41 laps on them tires, 42 now as they cross the line. Not sure what to say about that. Maybe Preston's really good at saving his tires. TikTok. TikTok reference, my bad. I'm too old for TikTok, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. I'm making fun of myself. Alright, so what we got shown here for right now as your top two, Preston, Joe, P2. And it's looking like Emmanuel gonna be scored P3, but right now he has scored P4. Chad was scored P3, but I'm not sure what happened to him. He has been in some bad situations, so he's kind of further back than what he probably would want to be. Alright, so your top five gonna go Preston, Joe, Emmanuel, Jason, and Joseph in the 95. 95 up 13 spots here tonight in that 95 truck. Running them Hendrix colors here tonight. So Preston may be very great at holding on to the tires. We will find out here. Green flag in the air. Joe gets a great jump. The 47 gets a great jump. Preston kind of laying back on the start there. And he's going to drop 2, maybe 3 spots right off the hit. And maybe more. Preston to the inside of the 27. The 27 to the outside. And there goes Chad around. And caution coming out. Alrighty, well, we'll go back and check that out. Looks like Chad, just a little contact there off the corner. He checks up to not hit the 40, and the 21 gets into the back end of him. That's going to spin him around down to the inside. Hits that inside wall, so a little bit more front end damage there for Chad. So not the race that Chad would want to have here tonight. But he's able to roll away from it and keep on running. Not sure if he's got a whole lot of damage to that truck or not, but it's just kind of a short track thing there. Checks up for the guy in front of him, the guy behind him. Doesn't realize it in time. Gets into the back of him. So Preston, kind of the big loser on that start. He's staying out though. Still got 47 laps on them tires. Maybe he's got some tricks up his sleeve. We will see here tonight. Nope, Preston deciding to come down pit road. I don't blame him after he kind of got rolled over there at the start. Do think that's a great decision by him. Come in and get some tires. You know, might drop him out of the top 10, but still a long race to go. 40 laps to go here tonight. So right now we got scored. Joe as your leader in that 6 truck, the 47 of Emmanuel, P2. Jason Ricketts, P3. And we got Colt Curry in the 27 truck, P4. And Brandon Hart in P5. Right now, I believe the biggest mover is still the 95 truck. Started 18th. He is scored P7 right now, so up. Well, now he's scored 6. So up 12 positions here tonight. So great job by him, by Joseph. He is having a heck of a race here tonight. So now there is some drivers back there having some fresher tires, Preston being one of them. He's got like 7 lap fresher tires than the guys in front of him. And there's some others there, back there. Chad, Cody, Mike. It's like that old saying with Days of Thunder. Tires is what wins the race. And Bristol can be harsh on them tires at times. Just depending on how hard you run it. Lights out on the pace truck. Here we get ready to rock and roll down that backstretch. It could be an interesting one here tonight. So is your favorite driver still in the race? Or do you think some underdog's going to come in and take the win here tonight? Pace truck off. Here we get ready to rock and roll. Going back up there with Barney. Green flag in the air. Up 47. Looked like he got a great jump. Not sure what happened to him. But Joe taking off to the lead. The 1 taking over that second spot. 47 falling back to P2. As they are fighting for that second spot. The 47 and the 1 side by side. And the 64 sliding around back there. As we are going to run back and kind of see what happened here. Watch it live. Oh, he got below that line. And it looks like he just broke loose. We'll take another look at it here. From the chopper. Or, excuse me. We go to the chopper because we like the chopper. The chopper helps us out a lot. Well, it looks like he was already loose maybe into that corner. So here they are going down into the corner 3 and 4, I believe. It looks like the car already broke loose a little bit on him. He ends up getting below that apron. And he's trying to save it. The 34 Probably backed off, trying not to hit him. Gets in the back of the 64. They both go up into the outside wall. And that's going to be an interesting one here tonight for him. 64 was having a great race here. And then just having some tough breaks. Well, let's ride along here with the 95 here as he goes through that. There they are going down into the corner. You can kind of see the 64 starting to get loose. And the 95 does a great job of staying down and going around and staying out of that wreck. No, we're not playing World Outlaws tonight there. Rambo Roper. Oh, that'll be Thursday night when we play that. And that's kind of what we do on Thursday nights there, man. But so if you want to check back with us then, and definitely stay tuned to our Facebook page for a special announcement that we will be doing later on this week. So Joseph having a great race here tonight. He's still probably our biggest mover, up 12 positions. So your top five is going to look Joe, Jason, Emmanuel, Colt, and Thomas. That is your top five. Congratulations, everyone. Well played. Casey saying that. Or Cassie saying that. I don't know why I want to keep on calling her Casey. So I do apologize for that. It's been a long day. Me and Nate sometimes just don't get along very much. So Cassie might have to explain that one to us here. All right, as they're getting ready to it's all right. Well, it looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. Pace truck peeling off. Here we go once again. Green flag in the air. Joe gets a good start. Jason stays right along with them. But not able to take advantage of it, though. Jason under fire. They are three wide. The 27 gets into that side of the 47. That's going to drop him backwards just a little bit. Emmanuel now up to P2. Jason into that third spot. Jason trying to look for more. Looks to the inside of Emmanuel for that second spot. 27 trying to run him back down here. Everybody else kind of looking like they're single file and out back. 30 laps here to go tonight. Top three under a blanket. Joe out front. Emmanuel in second. Jason in that third spot. Emmanuel right there waiting for any sort of mistake from Joe. He looks to the inside. Oh, Emmanuel gets loose coming through the corner. He catches it, though. Good save. But he's going to fall backwards. He's going to drop from second all the way to fifth. He's going to slot back in the line. The 95 now working to his inside. Oh, he gets into the back of the 34. Contact. So the 34 ended up paying the price on that one. Oh, no. Alrighty, let's take her to the chopper here. Alright, so Emmanuel with that big slide. Aside, they get back down there. Puts her in the corner, maybe just a little bit too hot. Gets into the back of the 34. 34 gets loose. Manuel backs up, trying to let him have time to catch it. The 9 coming in. How's Jeff? Comes in, hits the 34, and back up into the 47. The 64. Oh, man, he's having a bad break here tonight. Brandon comes in and gets involved in that. My goodness. Well, let's right on board here with Brandon in that 64 truck. Looked like he was going to have her cleared. And then just out of nowhere to go. He tries to work through it. Oh, yeah, just nowhere to go for him. Started to go low, and then they seen the 34 coming down, gets into him. And that's going to be his front end. Done for the night. As it looks like he's coming down for some work on that truck. Right now, it looks like 4 cars deciding to stay out on the track. Joe in that 6 truck staying out right now as the leader. Joseph in the 95, P2. And Chad in the 17 truck. Looks like he's going to be P3. And then we got Mike in the 84. Gonna be P4. Past that, I'm not 100% sure. So it looks like Jason in the 1. It will be our 5th spot driver. He has the freshest tires compared to the guys in front of him. 4 drivers